Hello, everybody.
Hey, guys.
Stephanie Titleman here.
Christian Brown here.
Welcome to the B3 Wellness Fall Lifestyle Reset Challenge. This is our Q&A for our prep. We are very excited to be here. We're excited that you guys have joined us for our pre-Q&A for the challenge. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, please post them in the comments below and we'll make sure to get to them by the end. We have about a half an hour of time to go through this, or however long it takes. If it's quicker, great. If you're here, if you could just give me a thumbs up or a heart, just tell me you're here. Hey, Jose, what's going on? Let me know you're here. We'll start the bulk of everything once everyone gets into the group. So everyone's here. I have my Instagram going as well. So in case you can't get on the Facebook group, it's on the Instagram group as well. So many places that you won't be able to miss it. So let's start off. Why are we doing this challenge? So do you want to start or you want to?
Yeah, so basically we wanted to actually show them their products. So I know some of you guys are not going to have your products because you maybe joined a little bit late. That's totally fine. You're still going to be able to do the program. But for those of you who do have the products, let's just make sure you have everything you need. So let's go through that.
We also wanted to mention, the reason why you're doing this is for yourself. We wanted, sometimes at the end of the summer especially, or if you're doing this later, if, it's January, you've been, slacking a little bit on your eating habits. You kind of slip up. I do myself. We both do. We use these fall and summer reset challenges and spring challenges just to get us back on track, because everyone has tendencies to slip back into their old habits. I personally, I love sugar. I try to make all these yummy, tasty things that are sugar-free because of my sweet tooth and because of my cravings and all that. So the reason I'm doing this is for myself as well. So,
for me, one of the main things that I think I'm going to get out of this is, I've been eating right before going to bed. So that's going to be a really good habit to, start cutting off my eating, around 6 or 7 p.m., so that my sleep is a little bit better. So that's going to help a lot, I think. And also the accountability checklist. I'm sure it's going to be helpful for all of us, just so that we know we're on track as we go through the 7-day program.
Yeah. Okay, great. So hopefully by the end of this program, you're going to feel a little bit different, at least a bit inspired to change a little bit. So we're helping sugar cravings, any afternoon crashes, energy, coffee addiction. I know we're giving you a coffee supplement. It has balancing components in the coffee, which will help offset those crashes. A lot of us have digestion issues. Myself, I've had them for over 20 years. So part of this is, to give your digestion a break, to not have to really digest food, to have it pre-digested for you, and to sip on things and eat things that are highly nutritious. It will also help your sleep. So sleep is really important for stress, and it'll make you feel more chill in general and get your life back in order. Okay, so we'll start off just by what you got in your package. If you didn't receive a package, no worries. You can still follow along. You probably received the welcome package. So I pulled it out of the slip cover here, the welcome package for the challenge. So you should have gotten that in your goodie bag. Okay, so I'm going to go through the items in here until we get a few more people in the group. First and foremost, you got a mason jar in the package. I like glass. I don't like using plastic that much, so I carry all my smoothies and everything. I got to go around in glass. I have a glass jar problem. Christian makes fun of me. I have a whole cupboard of glass jars of every size, and so he makes me throw them out sometimes, but I really like glass. So you got this. Some of you may have gotten a measuring tape. You don't have to use it if you don't feel like the measuring tape is something that is good for you. If it's triggering, don't use it. It really is about how you're feeling. But if you want objective measures, if you want to know in this 7 days what is happening to your physical body, it's a good way to know. So you can do the measurements in your quick start guide. But if you're not into it, please don't do it. It's really not about that. You'll also be taking pictures before, middle, and after of your progress so you can actually physically see in your body. It's not really about that. So you got that. You will also, the first 2 products that you'll be waking up with in the morning are the coconut vanilla latte. This is delicious. I've already tried it because I made it. I'll talk about this one first. So it's a latte because we put coconut cream in there, the powder. It's got some MCT. It gives it the creaminess and the deliciousness to it. So you probably can just read the ingredients, but if you don't have this, you take 2 or 3 heaping tablespoons with 1 cup of water, depending on your strength. You should have about 10 days worth in here. So for 7 days, you can go a little stronger, a little weaker, whatever. It's up to you. Find the taste that you like. There's organic coffee, organic milk powder, coconut milk powder, collagen peptides. If you're vegan or vegetarian, I made sure that you didn't get that in there, so you don't have that. Organic medicinal mushrooms, which are reishi, chaga, lion's mane, cordyceps, really amazing for immunity, for brain health, for a lot of things, for stress management, adaptogens. This one has birch xylitol in it, L-theanine, which is the amino acid in green tea, which helps balance out the amount of caffeine, so you don't get that really shakiness, and organic Giddy-Yo-Yo vanilla beans. Probably the best ingredient out of all. Yeah, so that one's really good. Mix it up in the morning. You can have it during your morning routine. We have the New Energy Balance. You probably received something like this or received something like this. If you weren't sure how to pronounce it, New Energy Balance. So the NOO, you're probably like, what the heck is NOO? So when we deal with with brain health, there's something called nootropics. Some people call them nootropics, however you want. That is a substance that helps enhance brain performance. So that's what the new and the energy is. So this one has ashwagandha, which is probably the #1 herb for stress balance, for hormone balance, for everything. So that's my favorite. So that's first ingredient. Siberian ginseng or eleuthero root. It's an adaptogen. It helps with energy. So you want to take this in the morning. Don't take it after 2 p.m. You're supposed to take 1 or 2 capsules throughout the day. So I would say 2 in the morning or 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon if you get that energy slump. The other 2 ingredients are gymnema. I think I'm saying it right. Gymnema extract. This one helps with sugar cravings specifically. It makes your taste buds kind of change and not crave as much sugar, and it helps with so many other things, weight balance, but that's the main one. The last is the Gotu Kola. Gotu Kola is probably one of the best herbs you can find for brain health. The leaf looks like a brain. So I made these myself, so hope you enjoy. I capsuled them. I formulated it myself. Let me know how you like those. Okay.
All right. Greens powder.
I did most of it, so I'm going to be talking mostly about this. So this is your Hemp Pro plus greens. So Hemp Pro for the professional women and for your protein. This is where you're going to get the vegan protein in here. There's nothing animal product in here. The protein's coming from the hemp plant, which is naturally anti-inflammatory. There's lots of great things in here. I would say on here it says 3 heaping tablespoons. You can do 2 or 3. See how you feel. If you need more, there's 10-day supply in here. So in case you feel hungry in the afternoon, you're going to have 2 or 3 of these. Or if you make 2 smoothies in the morning, do 2 servings or 1.5 servings per smoothie, and just take 2 jars with you if you have an extra mason jar, so that the afternoon, that's your snack if you need it. What I put in here is a whole bunch of amazing stuff. These are prototype products. So my ideal product is what's in here. I have organic hemp protein, a superfood blend of greens, reds, probiotics, prebiotics, enzymes, and seaweeds like spirulina, chlorella, and a bunch of really amazing herbs for the liver, for helping to detox. There's coconut water powder in here, which is going to give it some electrolytes and some sweetness and help retain some good water. Oops, lives dropped. We'll put it back. The prebiotic in here that I think is a super food that not a lot of people use or know about is baobab. I think I'm saying it right. Baobab. Organic baobab. It's a fruit that grows in Africa, and it's really amazing prebiotic starches. It says the carbohydrate levels are high, but it's actually mostly starch and fiber. So you're feeding your gut. Oh, can you fix that? You're feeding your gut with that. And the last thing I put in is lotus pollen. You might be asking, what the heck is lotus pollen? If you've ever heard of pine pollen, it's the female equivalent. So pine pollen is amazing for hormones, especially for men. It helps with the testosterone balancing. The lotus pollen is the female hormone balancing. So progesterone, estrogen. It does work with the testosterone, but not as strongly. But it helps with peace of mind, calming the nervous system, helping with meditation. It just helps in general. So this one, you'll be putting this in with your smoothies. We have all the recipes down in your guidebook. and guidelines, and I will be sending you some more stuff with a few different kind of recipes you can kind of play around with during the week. So that's your Hemp Pro. Oh, there's also turmeric in here. I think I forgot to say that one. There's a lot of turmeric in here. Turmeric. All right.
And make sure if you guys have any questions, just post it on the side here. It could be regarding anything to do with the program, and we'll answer that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we can address some of the questions that we have received. I know
Why
some
don't we
people...
just go through all the good?
Oh, sorry, yeah, go ahead.
We have 2 more products then,
Okay.
and then we'll get to everything. So we just want to make sure everyone's joining. We're 10 minutes in. We'll get good 25 minutes, 20 minutes of questions. So, second last product, your gut mix. This is like, if I don't have this, I don't go to the bathroom properly during the day. But I do. But this really helps. You got to keep this refrigerated. It says it on the back. This one is a mixture of flaxseed, hemp seed, psyllium husk, bentonite clay, zeolite clay. These pull out all the negatively charged, terrible toxins and any bad things and replaces with really good minerals. Organic activated charcoal, really amazing for detox, for gas, anything that, like, people take charcoal when they go to India if they get sick, if they get a parasite or they get food poisoning. Charcoal, first thing they take in hospitals. So charcoal is unbelievable. I've got organic licorice root in there, which is a great adaptogen. Vitamin C with calcium, magnesium, bisglycinate, so that your body absorbs it. There's also magnesium citrate, which will help going to the bathroom. So there's 2 kinds of magnesium. Slippery elm and marshmallow root, ginger root, organic amla, which is a berry, an Ayurvedic berry, which helps with digestion, high vitamin C. Pre and probiotics, a product called Regular Girl that I really like. It's got a prebiotic, fiber, and probiotics in it. I've been taking this for the past year. I take it in the morning with my greens and stuff like that. You can take this in the morning if it can be part of your routine. I put it in the evening for fiber. If you feel hungry in the evening, you can take a scoop or 2 of this with a lot of water. Make sure you're drinking it with like almost at least a half of the mason jar of water, because it's got psyllium, it's got stuff in it that needs water to absorb. So your gut mix, take this every day. It doesn't matter when. Did not keep it refrigerated? Will that be an issue? No, I think you'll be okay. You've only had it for a day or 2. Just put it in the fridge now. It says refrigerated, which is why I had it in the fridge for you to pick it up. Okay, so put it in the fridge now, Jose. When you get it, put it in the fridge. It won't go bad. It's been sealed, so you'll be okay. All right, last but not least, your sleepy tea. I take this. I put a small cup of water with it. I do it during my evening routine. Don't drive. Don't do anything where you're using an electronic vehicle or using a forklift or anything that's mechanical that you're going to be out and having to function properly. It has passion flower in it, and it's got a bunch of great ingredients that help with sleep. So it will make you sleepy. You can take this after your gut mix. It's just a liquid. You can have it, I would say, an hour before bed, just so that you could maybe try peeing one more time before you go to bed. You can have this once your fast has begun. So if you finish eating by 6 or 7, you can have this at 8 if you want it. So it's not like you can't have the tea. So have the tea. It will help. There's 7 tea bags in here with cute little sayings on them for inspiration. So that's what you got in your package. If you didn't get a package, maybe next time. And yeah, let's get going. So yeah.
So let's see. So let's go through their daily routine. So basically, we're just going to walk you through basically how a day is going to look for you. And if you ever have any questions as what you should be doing, just make sure that you check the accountability checklist and also your meal daily routine. Mm-hmm. Steph's just showing me here. Let's check out make sure that you fill out the liability waiver first things first. That's what's going to be the first page in your package.
Please sign that and keep it. All right, so we got the welcome package. We're just going to go through it here. The expectation checklist, that's kind of what you're getting in exchange for your product. So we hope that you can follow this as closely as possible, really just to help spread the word, all that good stuff. You have the equipment you'll need, the stuff you'll get in your bag. You'll have 10 days worth of everything, except for the pills. You'll have only 2 per day. So keep that in mind. Quick start. You guys probably already started filling this out, but once you get this, I still have a few people's packages. Once you get this, fill this out before and after. Like I mentioned, you have a spot here to put your measurements if you decide you want to do the measurements. Some people don't want to. I am totally fine with that. I may or may not be doing it because for me, I don't go based on those little micro details. It makes me go crazy. I don't usually even weigh myself, but I'm going to do it for the challenge just to see what actually happens, just for those measurements.
And by the way, you guys don't need to submit this. This is just for you. So
yeah, we're not going to be sharing these details with anybody. So we're not going to be being like, oh, you lost 6 inches. No. If you want to mention you lost X amount of whatever, you can say that in your testimonial. But for us, it's not important for a healthy, balanced life. So we also have the pre-challenge goals that we want you to fill out for the challenge, just so you can have that there. So make sure you fill that out. The last thing, it's at the back of your package. I just want to point it out now. You have this food and mood log that I gave you for 3 days. If you received it sooner than today, you picked it up Wednesday, you probably had 3 days to do it. 1 weekend day, 2 regular days, just writing down what you ate, everything that went in your body, how you felt. Tell me write down every symptom you had. Oh, today I was really gassy. Oh, I was really tired at 2 p.m. Today I ate this and that. This is just for your awareness. We're not going to do much with this. This is more for you. This is what I do with most of my clients, just for awareness and what am I eating? What is going in my body? And we're trying to make the connections, what is my body telling me? What are my symptoms? And usually these things show up 3 to 4 days later, if not right away. So 4 days after you eat dairy, you might be tired and bloated. It's possible. So that's what this is great for. Mm-hmm. All right.
We have a quick question here from Jennifer. So for your waist and hip measurements, for your waist measurement, just go right around your belly button. So
right around the belly button, there. Straight where if you have this little dent, just right at the narrowest part of your waist. And the hips, you want to go to kind of the widest part of your thigh, your hip bone, where your greater trochanter is what it's called, this pointy out hip point. You want to go just straight across there. And for chest measurement, for women, probably just at the widest part of your breast going around. Arm, probably just around the tricep. Thigh, thickest part of your thigh. Beautiful part of your thigh, if that's what you want. So you can use that. I would do it in centimeters so that you can have a better idea of 0.2 centimeters. Inches might be hard, but do whatever is best for you. Does that answer your question, Jennifer? Let me know. All right. If you guys are here, please just comment in the question or in the comment. Just say, hi, I'm here. If you haven't already messaged, I just want to make sure we have lots of people here and that we're going to get started and get into the thick of things. So if you are here, please like it. Please do something, comment, and if you have any questions, start asking them now, because we're going to go into this, and if we don't have any questions, we're just going to keep going. So this is time for you. Hopefully you've gone through it already, and we're going to go through this. Next thing, what to expect. Thank you, guys. Keep going. Keep loving it. Okay, so do you want to talk anything about the Sunday meal prep?
Yeah, so basically you just want to make sure that you buy your groceries before Monday, because when Monday rolls around, it's time to go. So basically we're going to tell you in a couple of minutes how to go about making that bone broth, because I know a lot of you probably haven't done that before. And also throughout the week, we're going to be sending you more additional information. We're going to be sending you daily videos in email format. So we're going to be going into more detail on, say, how to go about your morning routine, how to go about your evening routine, exercise, things like that. So basically, the main thing you want to be focusing on is just getting ready for Monday. So buying your groceries, so making sure you're stocked up with vegetables. And as I mentioned, yeah, we're going to be talking about that bone broth. We're going to be doing time-restricted eating, meaning you're just eating in a short window throughout the day. So basically you're going to be fasting for 12 to 16 hours, depending on how you handle fasting. If you're new to it, you may want to just start with 12 hours. If you've done it before, maybe 16. And again, you don't necessarily have to do that 16 if it's really tough. Just stick with the 12. What else we got?
We have a quick question from Michelle. You can do one today. It's Saturday. I mean, the weekend is usually a little different than during the week. You can do one now and one tomorrow if you want, just to see If you picked it up Wednesday or Thursday, you would have had Wednesday or Thursday, Friday, Saturday or Sunday to do it. At least fill out one day just so you can see how you feel maybe today and tomorrow. It's really a tool just for you for awareness. So you can do it now. I just write everything that you're putting in your body and don't cheat yourself. Write everything down. Be honest with yourself. What are you eating? And take these next couple of days just to start knowing what you crave, what and when and you're craving these things. So you kind of want to notice these things and be honest with yourself. So just write those things down. Hope that answers your question, Michelle. Aaron. Hi, Lisa. Aaron, Lisa.
Hey.
Let's see. Jose, will you be giving us workout videos?
So we have provided in the guidebook just a simple workout that you can follow. So basically, it's going to take you through a quick circuit. Basically, we're going to be doing each exercise to muscle failure. So this is a workout that you could do at home. And this is for someone who is not going to the gym. I know a lot of the people participating in this program go to Legree. So if that's something that you're doing, then go ahead with that. I would say Studio Legree. Okay. I'd say so. Stick to 1 to 2 workouts this week. Try and dial it back a little bit. Exercise itself is a stressor on the body, and we are taking in a lot fewer calories throughout this week. Eating a liquid diet. We're not eating protein, things like that.
We are eating protein, but it's
we're not eating animal-based protein. Yeah. So our recommendation is to dial back the exercise a little bit. Just give yourself a week to reset, and then you can get back into your regular routine. Can
I make a comment about that? In the guideline, it says work out 2 to 3 times during the week at low intensity, low impact, nothing that's going to be like a step-up class where you're going to be pushing yourself, and there's no working out in the evening allowed. So latest, I would say 4 p.m., 3 p.m., I mean, whatever you can, it's morning or lunchtime, afternoon. There's no evening workouts before bedtime. That will also get your stress hormones going. If you're working out 6-7 days a week, cut it down to 3 maximum. If you're not working out at all, I want you to start working out at least 2 times during this week. Something relaxing. Go to a yoga class. Do some stretching. Look on YouTube. Find a video that you can follow. Even just stretching is nice. Some people just need to stretch. They sit at a desk all day. So just do something twice during the week. We have guidelines in the guidebook that we sent you, and they're very simple exercises. You pretty much do 2 or 3 rounds of all of those exercises. There's advanced and beginner versions of it. You hold them as long as you can, and you note down how long you've held them for. And each time you go back and do, the next day or 2, you try to go longer. Right? Do you want to explain that a bit more?
Yeah, so basically this is all just very low impact exercise. It is fairly high intensity. So basically you want to, as Steph said, hold each exercise as long as you can and see if you can even time it if you have a stopwatch or something like that, so that you can compete with your times each time you do the workout. And it may look fairly simple on paper, but if you push yourself pretty hard, this is actually a fairly challenging workout. So if you're a more advanced trainee, you can make this challenging. We have a quick question here from Kayla.
Hey, Kayla. So in your package that you received, you should have gotten a kind of a breakdown of the food while you're eating it. The bone broth or the vegetable broth, because I know you're vegetarian, is pretty much the base for your puree. So you have that kind of going. You can jar them if you already made them and put them in your fridge. You can heat it up, and then you blend it in your blender with vegetables. If you want to drink bone broth during the day, that's fine too. You have 8 to 12 hours to eat all of these calories. That's what time-restricted eating is. That's a big key to this program, is not eating after 6 p.m. And I said 6 to 7 p.m., but I want your goal to be 6 p.m. 7 p.m. is for extenuating circumstances that you cannot control. 6 p.m. is really what your goal is, so that when you wake up the next day by 6 a.m., that's 12 hours later, you get to eat. You don't have to think about it. So 6 or 7 is your guideline. If you can go longer, I would say 16 is the maximum a woman should go. And for this 7 days. You can do this for 7 days in a row and nothing will really affect you. If you do this longer term, you might want to do it 2 to 4 days a week and give your body a chance to just eat normally, especially for hormones for women.
Mm-hmm. And Kayla, thank you for clearing up that question about the exercise. So yeah, you can find the exercise routine in the guidebook, which, yes, was sent in the email on Wednesday.
So the email is from the guidebook, not the welcome package. You can see all of the photos. Each of them has a guideline. Hold for 10 seconds, go up for 10 seconds, down for 10 seconds, or just hold a plank as long as you can. That kind of guideline. So there's only like 6 exercises, I believe, in there that you need to go through, do 2 or 3 rounds. And try not to break between the rounds. You want to spend under 20 minutes doing this. You can do this in your own house. You don't need any equipment.
And Jennifer, I mean, you can do your spin class. Maybe just dial it back a couple notches. Then say maybe.
Oh, you're teaching it, Jen.
Oh, you're teaching
okay.
it. Sorry, okay.
I would say go to 0 and make it look like you're working really hard. Be like, yeah, guys, we're on really high, cranking it up. And really be on 1. Just go really slow. Do whatever you feel. I don't want your stress hormone going. That's my only concern. So do something that you know won't push you over the edge. Sound good? Okay, Kayla, did you say anything else? We're not counting calories, no, which is why I'm not giving you exact number of like cups and this and that. Use, for your puree, I want you to think about, intuition. I want you to think about, does this feel like a lot of food? You're getting a lot of your fiber and all of your nutrients and your minerals in the vegetables themselves. And when you're breaking it down, you're giving your body a chance to like not have to digest it, and you can really just absorb it. So you can fit a lot into your bone broth, and you might have a lot of soup, but you're getting so much good stuff in there. So don't worry about like how much. I said 2 to 3, maybe 4 vegetables from the list that I gave you. Just throw them in. It's going to be nice and thick. I recommend adding herbs and lemon juice or apple cider vinegar to give it a nice flavor, salt, pepper. Use as many spices and herbs as you want. Mm-hmm. I like throwing sprouts on there. You can chew those. You can even just throw them in. So yeah, 2 to 4 vegetables. Just fill it up, get your veggies in, and we want you to feel full. Like if you're not eating bone broth, put some coconut oil or some healthy fat into your vegetarian broth. Okay, because everyone else who's having bone broth is going to have some fat in there. So make sure if you're vegetarian that you're adding that in so you're satiated. All right, Jose, regarding the protein, I am vegetarian, so will not be having animal protein, and legumes seem to be no-no. Okay, do you think that will be enough? So like I said, you want to add in more fat then. So yeah, add a coconut oil or some healthy oil, MCT oil, or avocado oil, macadamia oil, any nice healthy fats. I think I've listed them in there for you. You can even add some seeds and nuts in there as long as they're on the list. You can add those into your purees. So that will give you some protein, some fat as well. So you can add that in. Even a scoop of almond butter if you feel like you're low. But honestly, a lot of people think that protein is really important. It is important, but we are getting a lot of nutrients during these 7 days that you're going to be full. So if you're not full, you want to eat the snacks. And the snacks, I'm just going to caution, eat them when you need to. If you want to get the most out of these 7 days and you like want to lose weight or whatever it is, eat the liquid or drink the liquid diet foods and use those foods as emergencies, the solid food. And if you do eat them, please take your time and chew them. It should be a liquid in your mouth before you swallow it. There should be no pieces. That's the whole point of chewing.
Mm-hmm. Another quick tip, you guys may have heard this one before. If you feel hungry throughout the day, maybe drink a glass of water, wait a few minutes and see how you feel. If you're still hungry, then go ahead and have a snack. And yeah, like don't eat super sparingly. Like we're eating really healthy foods, really nutrient-dense foods. So feel free to, eat until you're actually satiated. Don't starve yourself.
Mm-hmm. And remember, the 8 to 12 hours that you have to eat, don't really think about calories, like he's saying. You want to just feel like you're nourishing yourself. And as you're eating, it's really nice to take a moment and acknowledge, like, I'm putting this healing food into my body. And with the intention of that, you will probably absorb your food a little bit better. So taking your time to eat, maybe not being at your desk and like chugging it down, just tasting your food, doing it mindfully will get your digestion going and will kind of ease the process. So evening routine, checklist. Yeah. So we have a shopping list here. We have all the foods from the eat and don't eat list. that you can shop for. We don't want to give you like a specific food list. We want you to just see what you have available, not to stress about it. For the foods for the puree, limit it to less starchier vegetables, like maybe stay away from squash or squashes or things that are a little bit starchier. Stick with the cleaner non-starchy veggies, and there's a guide in the guidebook. You can see the non-starchy veggie list, so that's all there. The unsweetened milk for the smoothies, use that. Add water. Play around with the thickness that you like. Some people don't like putting avocado in the smoothie. I like to put a little bit of coconut milk in, organic, unsweetened coconut milk. That can help with the thickness. And if you don't have a healthy fat, someone was asking me about hemp hearts. Hemp hearts are the fat portion of the hemp seed. You can throw those in. You can put a little avocado. You can put in almond butter if you have it. Don't feel like you have to go out and spend a lot of money for this, but if you have something on hand, use it. Oh yeah, lemon water in the morning. Really good trick with the lemons is on Sunday, tomorrow, or whenever that is for you. Buy a whole bunch of lemons. We get ours from Costco, but you can buy organic ones. Those are the best. Squish a whole bunch of them. I buy like almost 15 or 20, but there's 2 of us. And I put it in a jar and I keep it in the fridge. This way I just take 1 or 2 tablespoons, put it in my water in the morning. It's quick. You can also probably go to any juice, fresh juice store or company. They usually have fresh lemon juice on its own. You could buy, if you're pressed for time and you can't do that, you can buy it and have it in your fridge and save time that way. As well as the bone broth.
Yeah, so another thing too, for a lot of you guys, maybe the bone broth is a little bit of a big undertaking to, make a bone broth if you've never done it before. In a lot of stores, you can buy sort of pre-made ones. So if that's what you want to do, that's totally fine as well. Mm-hmm. So we can do the bone broth that way.
And a pinch of Himalayan salt with the water. The salt is actually, because we're not consuming that much salt during this, and salt is pretty vital, and sodium is very important. The Himalayan salt, or my favorite is the Giddy Yo-Yo mountain salt, very high in minerals. The reason I want you to put a little pinch, just like a single pinch in, you won't really taste it. It's just going to help with the electrolyte balance and support your adrenal glands, which are your stress hormone glands. So they need those, and they drain that vitamin C, magnesium like this, and vitamin B. So that's where all the nutrients in the products are going to come from. But right away in the morning, this will make your body a little more alkaline, and because overnight we would get really acidic. So this is a perfect thing to have while you're doing your morning routine. You can sip on your coffee too. So this is great. So if anyone has any more questions, please type them in the box, comment, let me know what's happening. The before and after photos, you want to be wearing like a sports bra or bathing suit. Have someone help you. It's probably going to be the easiest. Take it from the front, from the side, and from the back. Have someone help you do it, and wear the same outfit for the photos. I recommend doing one at the beginning and the end at least, but if you want to see a more progression during the week, do one on day 4 and then one on day 7, or at the end of the day, at the end of the week.
Another quick thing about the bone broth, on day 2, Steph is going to, in a video, she's going to show you how to make that. She's going to show you which vegetables she's throwing in and everything, so that'll kind of clear that up for you as well.
You want to talk about the emails?
So basically we're going to be sending you an email every morning to, provide you with a little bit of motivation, accountability, and then we're going to basically be showing you how to go about your morning routine, how to go about your evening routine. So like I said in the beginning of this video, if you're a little bit unsure how to go about the morning, evening routines, just kind of do your best for now, and we're going to get into a little bit more detail on that as the week progresses. We don't want to throw too much at you right now. I know this is a lot to take in, and it's a fairly short program. Mm-hmm.
This is a mini version of the 6-week transformation program that we're going to be launching next year. So really, you guys are our prototype clients. We really do appreciate and would love all of your feedback, your questions, anything that you might find that could be better. Please let us know. Don't be afraid. Be honest with us. We want to know about your experience, how you felt, emotionally, physically, spiritually, everything. So we really do want this to be a full reset for you. And you can kind of determine in your morning routine, your goals for yourself for the week, for the day, visualizing yourself being the best person that you can be for the day. Maybe working on one thing each day will help you kind of get through the day. For me, I like reminding myself to be patient and kind to myself and to nourish myself and ask myself, is this something I need right now, or is this something that I want? So kind of finding those distinguishing features. And when I want to snack at night, like, what am I trying to fill? What are these voids I'm trying to fill? Is it because I'm bored? Or is it because I'm used to eating after dinner or dessert because I come from a family that always ate after dessert? So not eating after 6 is going to be hard, but I find that will be the most useful and transformative measure for how you're going to do on this challenge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we'll be here with you guys every step of the way. Let's encourage each other. Please contribute to the Facebook group and
ask questions in the Facebook group.
Yeah,
that's what we're there for. Like, just throw your questions in. I'll be checking them, answering them. Christian will help me as well. And you're there to support each other. That's what the closed community group is for. We want you guys to support each other, help give each other tips. You know, that's what we're trying to build, is this community of women who just like love helping each other and want to feel healthy and want to live a great life. So last thing, maybe you guys have this accountability checklist. It's kind of daunting looking, but there's more here. When you do your morning routine, there's a couple spots you'll check off. If you're done your morning routine and you do it in 5 minutes, check off 5 boxes. The box breathing, gratitude, goals, visualization, morning smoothie. It's going to be amazing. Just check it off. It's so rewarding. So take this with you, fold it up, or put it in that sleeve we gave you in a sheet cover. Take it with you, put a pen in there, and as you go through it every day, check it off. That's what I'm going to be doing. The evening routine is, some people are going to be asking about, okay, the evening routine, I'm not going to have time to do it. Do it after dinner. Have it with your tea. You're pretty much, what's the evening routine? You're reviewing your goals. You want to go through that?
Yeah, I mean, even if you spend 5 to, under 10 minutes, like, that's all you really need. But it's just more about the consistency and preparing yourself for the next day, winding down from the day. So basically, we're going to do legs up the wall. We're going to do kind of a journal reviewing your day, ending the day on a positive note. So this is just a short habit that you want to add into the end of your day. You don't need to necessarily make a bunch of time for it. So you can do it right before bed. You're making your tea before bed. And also about the blue light blockers, that's we obviously didn't give you that much time to prepare for this. So many of you probably don't have the glasses, which is totally fine. Make sure you use an app on your phone or on your computer. And just avoiding using your phone late in the evening. So
set your alarm earlier and put it down an hour before you're going to bed. Plug it in so it's ready to go. If you turn on your phone, I think there's an app called Lux, Lux. If you need to use your computer to do work, make sure it's turned on from sundown till sunrise. It'll make your computer screen look almost yellowy orange, but you're blocking the blue harmful light that messes with your sleep hormones. So your melatonin is supposed to go up and your stress hormone is supposed to go down in the evening. If it's the opposite way around, guess what? Your sleep is disturbed and your circadian rhythms are messed up. So kind of important to do that. If you do want to go purchase them, there's blue blocking glasses you can get at the dollar store, at a construction store, or at Home Depot. You can find that they're yellow, orange, and the red ones are probably the best for the evening. You'll probably see us wearing our red glasses in the evening. It blocks out all blue light, every possible harmful light. If you're watching TV or anything, can't really see colors very well, but you know you're doing yourself a favor.
Another quick thing, we're not pressing this too hard in this program, but if you can have a consistent time that you go to bed and a consistent time that you wake up in the morning, all the better. That's going to be great for your circadian rhythm, and you're going to feel better in the morning ultimately.
Yeah, so my 6 and 7 a.m. classes is the one exception to my week where I'm going to wake up a little bit earlier to do this, but you do want to have a regular daily routine, which is part of why my 6 and 7 a.m.s won't be around that much longer, because I want that balance. Wink. Okay.
Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, thanks so much for joining us. Please put any last comments, any questions in the comments below. If you can just check it one more time, just say thank you, or let me know that you're still here. That would be really appreciated. Yeah, so we're going to be saving this and putting it into our Facebook Live, into the Instagram. I'll be reposting it into this Facebook group, so you guys can rewatch it if you weren't able to join us. If you have any other questions, if you're watching this later, please comment under the video or in the Facebook group, and I'm sure the community of women who may have answers for you, including myself, can answer them. Okay, so I guess we're signing off. We like to say for B3, our sign off is be bold, be beautiful, and
be you.
Be you.
B3.
B3.
Yeah, and we'll see you guys on Monday with that first video.
Yeah, we're doing it with you, and we're so excited. So let us know if you have any issues leading up to it. If you have not picked your package up by tomorrow, I'm going to give it to someone who does want the package.
Yeah.
Because we have two that know someone hasn't picked up.
Yeah, and really all you got to focus on this weekend is getting your shopping done and just getting ready for the week.
Yeah.
So we're wishing you guys well. We're going to be here with you, and have a great rest of the weekend. We'll see you on Monday.
Peace out, guys. Yeah. So let's just push end the live video. Please save it. Does it give you a chance to save it?